Thank you, Mr. Grumbles, for your weekly deposit. Assured you love keeping your money safe and sound.
Thank you, young lady. I can always rest easy knowing my money is...
Freeze! Nobody move!
Not the masked bandit!
Silence! Yes, I am the masked bandit. Now, if you want to stay safe, let's get that safe open. And let's get those wristwatches and rings off your fingers into a pile on the floor.
Oh, heavens!
Somebody do something.
Nobody be a hero. Heroes only get killed in this town.
Not all heroes get killed in this town, asshole. That's right, you old sack of shit.
Look, man. I didn't think you'd show your face around these parts.
Ha! At least I'll show my face anywhere, masked bandit.
What? What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone here knows what I'm talking about. We all know that the reason you wear that mask is because underneath you're really ugly. Away!
Some superhero didn't even do anything. I wear this mask for anonymity. I'm the masked bandit, for God's sake. You know, I can take this off right now. I don't care what any of you think. Because you know what? My mother tells me I am an exciting and wonderful young man. And one day, I'm going to find a girl who loves me for who I am. It doesn't matter.
It looks like Jerkman has saved the day once again.
Hooray! He called me old.
Seat warmer, darling, then why is it so squishy.
Ow! Teet, do not look behind you, but there is a man at our bus stop.
I want to look, Della. I want to look.
Don't do it, it'll be too obvious.
All right, just describe him to me in every detail.
Average height, slender build, a boyish face with eyes that suggest a wisdom far beyond his years. How many years? Hard to say. Mid-20s to early 30s, perhaps. His jacket's a little small for his arms, and I can slightly make out a bicep underneath his dark business attire.
Business attire? Yeah. A businessman at our bus stop? What lucky dames we've become?
All the things I would let him do to me. I'd let him like connect the liver spots, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I would let him put his hand in my candy pocket, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I'd let him rub kerosene oil all over my face and tell me how beautiful I am.
Excuse me. I couldn't help it over here.
I'm so embarrassed.
It's true.
No, you said something about the bus stop. Do either of you know when the bus to Harper Street comes? See, I have this meeting and I'm late and my...
Kiss me.
Excuse me?
She said kiss me!
No. The bus. Do either
When
of
the
you...
bus comes.
I can tell you when something else comes. Hubba hubba.
Ma'am, I have a wife and 3 very lovely children.
My teeth are removable, you know. You can put them anywhere.
Anywhere.
Okay, first of all, that's disgusting. And second of all, I don't even know where they'd be useful besides in their mouth.
Mouth.
You know what? I'm out of here. They're freaks.
Freaks.
Moving on, businessmen, are they worth losing best friends over?
Definitely! Not!
Darla, what was that back there?
No, what was what?
With the business hokey pokey, I was obviously interested.
There was nothing, Dane. But to be fair, I did see him first.
You wouldn't let me look!
Oh, you ruined everything when you said kiss me!
Yeah, I said kiss me, and then you said kiss me.
I was just repeating what you were saying!
You were trying to get him to kiss you
Ow.
when he was right about to kiss
You
me!
wanted to kiss me on the mouth with his tongue and my tongue, and we're gonna have this me.
Darla, don't look now, but there's a woman behind you.
To me?
Yes, she's been noodling on a tiny apple top.
Slut! I hate her! Describe it to me.
Well, to begin with...
That was a close
Still
one.
good, still good. Her eyes are way too close together. Like her father was a flounder and her mother was a Picasso painting.
Ew!
She looks like she shops at one of those stores that doesn't accept food stamps as currency. Does she have a camel toe? No, do I?
Yes!
Her heels are higher than that deadbeat son of yours.
Ah, Ralphie.
Is he still in that musical show?
The one where he borrows my clothes? Yes.
Good for him. Well, in conclusion, she looks kind of like that hairless albino squirrel we found in your muffler last fall.
Poor broad.
Hold on, Sydney. Listen, you two. I'm tired of coming to this bus stop and hear you compare me to some bald rodent you found in your car pipe. Now, I've been coming to this bus stop for 6 months, and every day you compare me to something new, and every day I pretend not to hear you, but enough is enough. Just shut your herpy mouth and leave me alone.
What? How do you know I have herpes? Are you reading my emails? Are you an alien?
See, everyone knows you have herpes.
What can I say? It's a disease. Like alcoholism.
It's true, it's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
But I have overheard the disgusting things you two talk about every time you host this fake show.
Don't listen to her!
Insult us all you want, but leave them out of this. You guys are just as real as anything. She's just upset she's never done anything she can be proud of.
I have a master's degree in biochemistry from Columbia University. I have a family and a fiance who loves me very much. My credit rating is over 740, and I'm nationally ranked in the pole vault.
I gave birth to twins simultaneously.
Imagine 2 Danny DeVitos coming into your house at the same time. Through the doggy door.
I can inflate a regular-sized balloon in 6 seconds.
Saw it. But tell it a good one, Donna.
Once I fought at a spoon.
Talk about biochemistry.
You try and find something more useful.
You can't. I tried.
You people are disgusting.
Ah,
Seriously, you need an intervention.
Intervention. Intervention from God. Hello, God, and please join us on the bench.
Aye.
So, Father, how are you enjoying this beautiful
Alright guys, quiet down. Fred should be here like any minute, so just try to hide behind something if you can or whatever. Guys, stop it, alright? This is serious. I want this to be a surprise. Oh, can you flip the lights?
I think I'm blind.
Guys, shut up, alright? That was his car door shutting. Alright, we gotta be quiet.
I think I'm deaf.
Guys, seriously, don't screw this up, alright? I worked hard on making this a surprise. You just wait for the neighbor, Miss Fenimore.
Hi, Miss Fenimore. I think I'm paraplegic.
Guys, shut the hell up, alright? He's coming up right now. He's walking up the stairs. He's on the first, the second step, third, fourth. He's coming up. Oh, right. Alright, get into positions.
Alright, tell you what, I'm just getting home. I'll call you back in just a sec, okay? Bye.
Surprise! Guys, it's not my birthday.
Happy funeral!
All right, gentlemen, we've got 30 minutes until go time. The guests are beginning to arrive. The ushers are seating everyone. The quartet is tuned. They've started their set with Moonlight Sonata.
Oh, it's a great song.
Oh, and the traffic issue has been solved. So dinner will be perfect. As far as I'm concerned, everything is in order, but you have my number. If you need anything last minute, do not hesitate to call.
For sure, for sure.
But don't worry about a thing. Today is about you.
Okay, you know what? Thanks a lot. I think we're good here. You're doing a great job. You just keep doing your thing. Thanks. Guys, I think I'm starting to get nervous.
Oh, no.
Hey, I know it's cliche, but I think I'm getting cold feet.
Oh, dude, you just need a drink. Bear, fix him up a good one.
Yeah, you're great. She's great. You're great together.
You know, I just don't feel as pretty as I want to, you know?
Have a mimosa.
Shut up, man. Your hair looks amazing. You're beautiful. You're just so hot.
Yeah, dude. Remember when we used to go out and you never even tried that hard because you always looked beautiful?
Yeah.
And the girls just ate you up. Things haven't changed, boy.
Oh, you guys.
No, seriously, man. Allison is lucky she caught you out of all those girls.
You know what? I'm the lucky one. I mean, Allison is like so good to me. Like back when we first started dating, she was so romantic and shit. Like she would buy my drinks, and then later when it got more serious, she would like surprise me with like flowers or those little kissy bear things, you know? I know I've said this before, but the way she's dominating in bed, it's like so great. But like in a way that makes me feel real safe, you know?
I wish there was more girls out there like Allison.
Yeah, here.
It's like all the girls I've met just aren't ready to commit. It's like they look good on paper, they've got their degrees, but all they want to do is party.
Yeah.
And it's like all women can think about is just how big our dicks are.
You can say that.
It's like my eyes are up here.
It's like no one understands, but like my biological clock is ticking. Hey,
Relax, gentlemen, it's just me.
Oh, okay.
So, most everything's in order. People are mostly seated. Your flower arrangements are perfect. But Allison isn't here yet.
You're kidding.
Oh my god, I'm going to faint!
No, you're not doing it. I can't press this food again.
She'll be here, man. Don't worry. She probably just got stuck in traffic or something. She loves you. She's just going to marry you. Just don't worry.
Okay, you know what? You guys are right. Not worried about it. Totally right. You know, I'm just glad you guys are my besties, yeah? Hey, you mind if I go over my vows with you real quick?
no.
I found this Emily Dickinson poem, and it says like exactly what I'm trying
Relax, he's my husband.
Not yet, Allison.
Allison! You smell like whiskey.
We're just around the corner, baby.
like this. It's just...
I just need some space right now, Allison. Some space to breathe.
No! You know what? You said you were going to change. And I thought you were going to change for me. And you know what? I just feel so... I feel so...
Allison, are you okay?
It's okay, it punches like a boy.
Manners are maiden.
Honey, I'm done packing up the study. I'm gonna start in the kitchen now.
Okay, just don't forget to label the boxes. You know, I sure am gonna miss this little place.
Yeah, I think a change will be good.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Well, honey, I was just gonna pull the plug.
We should talk about this first.
Jim, it's what the toaster would have wanted.
You don't know what the toaster would have wanted.
Well, we have to pull the plug if we're gonna move on.
Cynthia, I've had this toaster since college.
And it hasn't spoken since. It's practically inanimate.
No, there's still life in this toaster. I just need to find a way to bring it out.
Jim, get a hold of yourself. You're only making this harder for the toaster. Who are you really doing this for, Jim? You or the toaster?
That's not fair, Cynthia.
Well, life isn't fair. But we have to pull the plug if we're going to let the toaster move on to a better place.
I know you're right. It's just hard for me to watch it go.
Well, we could do it together. Would you like that? Are you ready? You know, I met the new neighbors when I was at the place this morning. They seem really nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a really sweet couple. I think we should have them over once we get settled.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
I'll make my famous Parmesan artichoke dip.
Whoa! Put that knife down.
What? I can't put it down.
But, Cynthia, it's time.
Well, what do you know? I found this knife in the rain, in a gutter. Who would do that, Jim? To a knife. How could they?
Cynthia, that was 3 years ago. You did what you could, but it's time to move on now.
No. It doesn't have to end like this.
It's so dull, Cynthia.
With technology today, there's always something we can do to fix that.
Are you really willing to do that? To spend God knows how much money trying to fix it? We have to put it down. Do it for the night. It won't ever really be gone. It'll always be with us. In here. It's okay, dear. We'll go look at new knives next week. I'm not saying we're gonna get one, but I'm willing to look. Didn't you say there was gonna be a pool at the new place?
Yes, and a hot tub.
Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be a hot tub.
Yes, and a gymnasium.
Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be a gymnasium.
Yes, and a game room.
Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be a game room.
Yes.
Well, I think that's about everything.
Well, Jim, what about your mother?
Huh?
She's still plugged into the oxygen
oxygen tanks in the living room.
Huh?
You know the oxygen tanks without which she would die instantly?
Huh?
Because of the accident last fall where her lungs collapsed?
Oh, Mommy! Yeah, unplug her. We gotta go.
Jim, she'll die.
All right, well, I'll unplug her. You guys start the car.
Buck up, Arnold. Father-son hunting weekend only comes once a year.
I know, Paul. I'm real excited, I swear.
Now don't you try and pull the wool over the eyes of your old man. If I can spot a deer from 200 yards, you sure as hell bet I can see that face when you're right there in front of me.
It's not you, Paul. I'm just having some trouble.
Did that teacher of yours? I knew she was up to no good. Tell you what, how about I go and have a meeting with the school board and see if I can't get her fired from trumped up sexual harassment charges. Does that make you happy, Arnie?
No, Miss Bertano is fine. It's someone else in the class.
Well, spit it out. Let's get this problem out in the open and see if we can't ride up and shoot in the face.
Well, there's this girl, see? Her name's Allison, and she's the prettiest girl in the class.
I knew this would come up one day. Well, you ask your old man whatever you want. Like the lady killer in my day.
Can you tell me how to get her to notice?
Well, first thing you gotta know is what type of woman she is. And that sort of thing you can figure out just through observation. She big, little, white, black, or brown?
Well, she's blonde.
Well, color's not all that important. Just make sure she has full health of hair. What size and color is her snout? All of these things are things you should know just going in.
I already know she's pretty, Dad. She's got long pigtails and a cute little button nose. You should see.
I'm just making sure my son has standards. This girl of yours is under 220 pounds. She might not even be worth your time.
Well, she ain't that big. But she's still growing.
Well, start. Well, okay then, since you seem to have your eyes set on this Alice girl, we gotta think about how we're gonna lure her to you.
Lure her?
Well, yeah. You don't want to trap her. That's not a good situation. You get a girl cornered and it's gonna be ugly.
What if I accidentally do it, Paul? I get real nervous around her.
Well, if things get hairy, just remember, don't try and run, because she'll get you. What you want to do is stand your ground and be the bigger man. Hold your coat open with your jacket like this and you'll look twice the size you normally are. With confidence like that, 9 times out of 10, she'll back down. But if you bait her right, you won't even have to worry about that.
How, Paul? What do women like?
All sorts of things. For instance, no woman can turn down a freshly caught salmon. You lay it out in front of her and give her a nice 10-foot radius to sniff it out comfortably.
I don't think Alice likes salmon all that much.
Don't be ridiculous, Arnold. All women love salmon. They need the natural oils to help develop their thick, silky pelts. Pelts you can burn up extra for the long, cold winter, if you know what I'm talking about.
Dad, this isn't making a whole lot of sense to me.
Women never make sense, Arnold. You just listen to me and you'll have retired to the top of your Tahoe in no time. Of course, if things go wrong, she could disembowel you with one swipe of her mighty claws and use your warm, dead carcass to feed her hungry cubs.
Alice would never do that, Dad. You don't know a whole lot about women, do you?
Well, son, you got me. I don't know much about women at all. But you know what? My papa always told me to stick with what you know. I didn't turn out too bad, did I? Got your mom, didn't I? So it can't be all that bad advice.
Well, I guess you're right, Paul. Thanks for everything. I feel a lot better about the whole thing.
You know what? That's what I'm here for, Arnie. How about we head out? Go get your stuff and we'll talk more on the road up to Red Pine Peak. Now, go get your things, tell your mother goodbye, let's hit the road.
Okay, Pa.
Bye, honey. We're heading out. I love you too.
Well, jerk man. Looks like the end of the line for you. Any last words before I inject you with my deadly venom?
Oh. Sorry. Yeah, I've got something to say, Captain Lizard Breath. Your breath smells like shit.
You think I didn't already know that, jerk man? It's implied in my name. You're gonna have to do better than that if you plan on surviving tonight.
It is in your name, isn't it? Why would someone put themselves down with their own name?
Because I'm a villain, jerk man. People aren't supposed to like me.
Maybe. But maybe it's more than that. Maybe you use the name as a front for the real reason people don't like you is something in the way that you act.
That's completely untrue, jerk man. Plenty of people like me. Aside from my breath, I think I'm a pretty approachable person.
Did your father like you, Captain?
My father?
He always blamed you for what happened to your mother, didn't he?
How could you?
Oh, of course it wasn't your fault. No. Birthing a half-human, half-lizard hybrid isn't easy on the human body. No, women aren't built for that sort of thing. No, but he always blamed to death on you, didn't he? No matter how much you tried or how much you loved him, he could never really love you. No, you killed the only thing he ever loved. Then there was the abuse.
My father never laid a finger on me!
No, he could never bring himself to do that. No, he was quite a cowardly man when push came to shove. But he hit you where it really hurt. It was him who gave you the name Lizard Breath, wasn't it, Captain? Why do you carry it around with you, huh?
I don't know.
Makes you some kind of martyr? You make people stop and they see you and they say, well, all this evil's just a cry for help.
I hope so.
Maybe one day he'll be a helpful and constructive member of society. And all he really needs is for someone to just love him. And I've got news for you, Captain. Your father's dead, and he never loved you. Oh yeah. Take a fucking tic-tac. Away!
Dad! Daddy! Damn you, jerk man! I'll get you next time!
Don't forget to pack towels.
I got it, honey.
I don't understand why I can't go to Jamaica with you guys.
Well, Maxi, it's just not that easy to explain. Your father and I, well, we're grown-ups, and you're just an adolescent teen. You wouldn't even have fun if you came.
Your mother's right, sport. You know, plus, good to spend all weekend doing down your dudes at Jack's house.
Yeah.
That'll be fun, right?
I just wanted Jamaica.
Oh, sweetie. You just can't come with us.
Calm down, honey. Look, maybe I can explain it to you in a way that you'll understand. You know, speak your language a little bit.
Yeah.
Yo, DJ Snapdragon! Drop a beat! Listen up, listen up, listen up! Listen up to me, because I'm the TAD. I pay for your clothes, school, and AC. I love you very much, no matter what, and I don't ever want to see you in a rut.
What?
You are a teenage boy, what gives you joy, don't give us joy, like video games,
Turn your brain to mush!
like skateboards,
Too dangerous!
like internet.
What?
So sorry.
SUVs!
Complain about homework? I got this responsibility. You should bring it home, friends. I'm bringing home bread. So are you gonna understand the words in my head? Son, listen to your old man. When I tell you that, kids just don't understand. I don't wanna go along with our foreign plan. Take it from me. Kids just don't understand.
You just can't come. With us.
I didn't understand any of that. I mean, you didn't even really say anything, except for, I think Dad might have revealed he does know how to use the internet.
What?
Oh, nothing, honey. Listen. No, you listen. Jamaica's a place for parents only. You wouldn't even have fun if you went.
That's not even true. I looked it up on Google.
On what?
Oh, nothing, honey.
Look, I know Jamaica's just some big beach resort place. It's a lot of fun for people of all ages. One side even said family friendly.
I just don't think you're getting it. DJ Snapdragon, hit me with some booty bass! We're gonna go for walks, have deep talks, reminisce about the past. We're gonna wake up early, and surely you don't want to shop for a new format. Because those are the things we love to do, and we love them about as much as we love you. So don't be sad or mad. That's me, or your dad.
That's me.
Instead, just know that when you grow, you might also want to take things slow.
Remix!
You don't want to see me in my bathing suit with my belly hanging out and my big old glutes. I got cottage cheese pies, no attention pies, so I can eat light salads and cheesy fries. Well, I'm going to be. There's too much sand. You don't want to do that. Kids just don't understand.
I know I'd have fun. Plus, Tim from school got to go to Jamaica.
Listen, sport. I think you're being a pretty bad sport about this. You know, I expect my own son to be a little bit more sportish. You know, sports are sports. Sports and sports and sports and sports and sports. Sports and sports and sports, sports.
What your father's trying to say is you just can't come.
Sports.
But
Hey, Buster Brown. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
this is just so unfair.
Listen, Maxwell. Maxi pad. We haven't been completely honest with you. Where your father and I are going, you don't want to go.
What do you mean?
Maybe you should sit down for this. You see, when a man and a woman love each other very much, there comes a point where
We're gonna go downtown to a cheap hotel.
we're gonna drink some booze, bring a rope and a towel.
Pretend to be a mugger.
I'll pretend to be a whore.
And I'll fuck her like a bitch while she's screaming on the floor. We're gonna get real freaky, invite some friends.
I'll call Witch and Petite and DJ Snapdragon doing Johnny Country.
He's an adult entertainer if we hired for the trip.
This was a point to leave the house for a while.
Because your mother really wants to try doggy style. I don't really mind if that's what she's into. As long as she lets my body where it's stiff and fondue.
Now your dad's a man's man, and you know that.
But that doesn't mean I don't like taking it from the back.
And it's not getting to see who's strapping it on.
Or if every once in a while it's Bill or John.
I can't hold you gotta tighten up your plans.
But loosen up your butt so you can fit your old hand.
And now it's time to let you don't understand. Take it from us. Kids just don't understand. Anyway, there's money on the kitchen counter if you want any pizza. And if you have any questions, the Johnson's number's on the fridge.
I still don't understand why I can't go with you guys.
All right, quiet down. I hereby call to order the November board meeting of the Southern Baptist in favor of the betterment of the community and its surrounding communities. Now, the first item on the agenda is opening prayer. Jim, will you lead us?
Be my honor. Dear Lord, we thank you. We thank you for everything. We just want you to know we love you. No homo. We worship you every day, and we kneel down before you. No homo. In our Lord and Savior's name we pray. Amen.
Jim, that was lovely. No homo. Now, the next item on the agenda, I believe Daryl has some concerns about his new neighbors. Daryl?
Thank you, Reverend. Reverend Wayne, members of the board. Earlier this month, a man moved in next door to me with another man.
Oh, now surely they must be brothers.
Or just roommates.
Yeah, old school friends.
No, I wish that were so, but it's not true. I saw the one kiss the other on the lips.
Oh, makes me sick. You know, they just come into our community and think they can bring their deep.
All right. Now, friends, this is certainly a great tragedy from which it seems uncertain whether or not our community will ever recover. But Daryl, please tell us more. What does the men look like so we can be on guard?
Well, one has dirty blonde hair, always combed to the side, real neat like, no homo. And the other, well, he has some of the thickest, brownest hair you've ever seen.
Is it nicer than Adam's?
Well, heavens no, Adam, you know you got the nicest hair on the side of the Mason-Dixon line. Oh, no homo.
Well, is there any way to tell their kind from ours? I mean, what's their telltale sign?
Well, the one of them has the deepest, bluest eyes. I mean, eyes you can just stare into all night like the stars. Well, hey, a lot like yours, Reverend Wayne. No homo, of course.
Oh, no, take it.
And the other one, well, he wears real skinny, tight jeans. You can just see his voluptuous butt just popping out. Well, hey, a lot like when Jim's boy puts on those tight little baseball pants. Well, yeah.
You know, Jim, you got a nice butt too. I bet you look real great in a real tight, skinny pair of jeans like that. No homo.
I think so. Well, thank you very much, Carter, but you know I don't have the thighs to pull it off like you or Adam do. No homo.
You are just too sweet, no homo.
You really are, darling. No homo.
Oh, I think you all have gorgeous butts and legs. No homo.
Oh, Reverend Wayne, you got the most luscious lips I've ever seen. No homo.
There, I'd love to slide them right over your penis. No homo.
Boys, there's enough room for everyone. No homo.
Like I'll be on top. No homo.
Don't be on the top. All right, y'all. Be my sugar baby.
Wait! He didn't say no homo.
What?
That's right. Carter said, I call being on top no homo. And then you said, I call being on bottom. And he didn't say no homo.
That's right. Carter said it, and then Adam didn't. Right as Wayne was about to give Daryl a blowjob. No homo.
No, clearly I didn't mean it. I was just getting aroused.
Oh! You said aroused, and you didn't say no homo afterwards.
I think you better get out of here. Go live with them gays.
Yeah!
You know, I'd never do anything to hurt y'all. You guys are my best friends. I love y'all.
Queers are everywhere these days.
Well, boys, where were we? Oh, no homo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, all the way from JMU, NarcProm!
What's up, guys? No, we are NarcProm. We're JMU's coolest improv group. I am Tim.
Hey, I'm Dave. What's up, party people? Hey, I'm Tiffany, but my friends, hey, you call me Tit.
Now, Will? The first game we're going to play is called Oh, Word, and this is for Tiff and Will. And what we need from you guys is just a word you might use as a safe word in a S&M bondage type situation. Any word.
Apple.
Apple. You see who said that? Up there? All right. That's cool if that's what you're into, you guys. Run it.
The orchard is abandoned.
I know. It looks like it's the perfect place to do a little,
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, well first I better eat an apple.
Why'd you have to do that? I'm like that freak in the audience who can't get it up when he hears the word apple.
I don't get it. Does it extend to bananas too? What is it?
You just have some like anti-fruit fetish thing going on? No, seriously, what is your problem, dude? We asked for a word in an S&M situation and you chose apple?
All right. Great job, you guys. So the next game we're going to play is for Dave and me, and this is called What a Jerk. So what we need from you guys is, what's the riskiest place you've ever masturbated?
Airplane.
Airplane? Who said that? All right, in the stall there. Cool.
Did anybody see you?
No, played it cool. All right, let's just run it.
I've never been on a 737 before.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Just the bathroom line always takes this long, and there's like one person who has to take a dump and probably got 2 in the article they were reading or something. Yeah, it takes a while. Do you mind if I actually go before you? Because I was gonna jerk off in there. And I was kind of antsy.
That's public indecency, and you could get arrested!
But you know what? I don't care, because I'm a fucking freak! Who even when I'm on an airplane, I can't just get to my destination! I gotta jerk my skippy off in front of everyone in the airplane, because all I think about is jizz! Let's have one more for you guys, and it's one of our favorites.
My favorite.
Dave's favorite. What we need from... any drug you've done in the past month.
Come on, don't be shy.
Someone's done a drug.
Ecstasy.
Sorry, who said that?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy up there?
Can you stand up? Get him! You have the right to remain silent! Lady! Mr. Muggy! Give me all your shit!
Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, well, we all gotta make a living somehow. Now give me that bag and I'll cut your stomach open.
Okay, but is that you just take it? Oh.
Much obliged.
Wait! That person, it just means a lot to me. I got it when I was on an alternative spring break ASB in Guatemala. And basically there was this mountain and the whole group had to go to the top of it. There was this man's like bruises up there and I was just hoping that maybe I could keep that because that was the thing that I bought at the top and it really means a lot to me. It reminds me of the friendship and all the memories I made on the trip.
Okay. It's a piece of shit anyways. Just take the bag. Okay. See you later.
Wait! That wallet, it just means a lot to me. My boyfriend got me that wallet when I was really upset because my dog Sniffles got hit by a train and then I started doing poorly at school because I was so upset my parents stopped paying for things and so the only thing that I could keep my very few dollar bills in was that wallet. Then I also had to use it as a pillow because we took my spanish but I was having a
Okay. You can have the wallet back. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Thank you so much. Wait!
No!
No, please.
No, that's the left. No.
Just one more thing, one. My lips hurt really bad. I was hoping maybe I could get that chapstick. You see, I got it when I was at the airport. I was visiting my dying grandmother. She had leukemia, and the last thing she said to me was, Jane, don't go through life with chapped lipstick. I don't want to. She never meant cookies, and she made me the scarf one time. I really liked it.
Okay, take the stupid chapstick back.
Thank you so much. You're a saint, brother.
Hit the guy, just mug a woman and get away with it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, it's just one more thing.
No more. That's the last thing, lady.
I'll be leaving all your shit.
Hi, I'm John Gergenstein. Thank you for being here, and thanks to those of you at home for tuning in to the Save the Elderly Foundation Telethon. Every year, over 1.5 million senior citizens die in the United States alone. And considering the entire world, this figure is even larger. And more old people are dying every day. Your grandmother Peggy, your grandfather Buck, your great uncle Chuck, even your old Paul. They could be next. And they will be next if you don't act now. Call the number at the bottom of your screen, 1-800-653-4247. That's 1-800-OLD-HAGS. Even the smallest donation helps. We're opening up the phone lines now. We'll take cash, checks, credit cards, anything, just as long as we're getting your money. Now let's bring out our first guest. His band released their debut CD in 1980. It was an album back then. Please welcome, all the way from Dublin, Bono.
It's a beautiful day.
Bono, thank you so much for joining us.
John, it's my pleasure. I've always been interested in issues and charity and raising money for charitable issues. This telethon represents everything I stand for.
Yeah, well, you know, Bono, I've been reading a lot of statistics about this, and I was shocked to learn that our citizens, 70 years old and over, are at a higher risk of death than citizens even 35 years younger.
I've always found it strange that we're so concerned about infant mortality in developing nations when our senior citizens are dying, both in the United States and in Ireland, right here, and right there, right now, and again a few minutes from now.
Absolutely, Bono, and thank you again for coming by. I'm going to get you to stick around while we bring on our next guest, but first, let's check in at our phone lines. Martha, we making money?
Yes, John, we have made some money. Not as much as we would have hoped. Many people are actually calling in wondering exactly what the problem is.
Well, there you heard it, folks. We are making money, but we want to make more, so give us a call. Now, our next guest is a great philanthropist who is known for drawing attention to issues of social injustice via her extravagant attire. Please welcome Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, we are just so excited to have you here with us today. And of course, you too, Bono.
Hello, everybody! It's a beautiful day!
Sit! Goodbye. Now, Lady Gaga, I'm going to run a little number crunch by you here. I just want to get your reaction. The average life expectancy in America is a mere 77.9 years. Now, Noah lived to be 950 years old. That means that the life expectancy has dropped to something like 872 years. What do you make of that?
John, I I'm hearing the words you're saying. I see your mouth moving, and I know that the sound waves are coming out of it and moving through this air that's in here, in this room. And John, those sound waves are traveling directly into my ears, which are connected to my brain. And my brain hears them. And John, they're disturbing my brain, John. The words that you're saying.
On that note, let's check back in our phone lines. Martha, are we making money?
John, we have had a few more pledges for donations. But many people are actually calling in wondering exactly what Lady Gaga just said.
There you heard it, folks. We are making money, but we still want to make more. Give us a call. You know, the phone is right there. Now, our final guest is someone very dear to my heart. She is not only an excellent knitter and a 3-time community bingo champion, but she is also very shortly headed to her deathbed. Please give an extra warm round of applause for my grandmother, Doris.
Oh, when he's smiling.
For my grandmother, Doris.
When he's smiling.
For my grandmother, Doris. Martha, will you go back?
Come on, Doris.
Grandma, Doris, take a seat.
I don't need a seat, John. I got plenty of seats at home.
No, sit down in a chair, Grandma.
Where else would I sit, John?
Yes, Doris. Come pop a squat next to Darno. I mean Bono.
That's not home.
Grandma, this is live. We're on TV.
We're on the TV screen.
Yes, Grandma.
Ooh, like Johnny Carson.
Yes, Grandma, take a seat.
I don't need a seat, John. I got plenty of seats at home.
Sit down.
I didn't hear the magic word.
Sit down, please. Grandma Doris, thank you so much for joining us. We are here promoting the Save the Elderly Foundation. So it is just such a pleasure to have such a very, very old person here with us tonight. Please tell everyone what it's like to be so old.
John, why is there a giant hot dog here? Are you that hungry? Is that wife of yours not feeding you? I knew she was no good for you when she cheated on you with that no good brother of yours.
Grandma, stop it! This is live. We're on TV.
Ooh, like Johnny Carson.
Yes, Grandma, you are embarrassing me. You're ruining me.
I'm embarrassing you. You're ruining me.
You know what, Grandma? We are actually out of time, folks.
Who's out of time, John? I got all the time in the world. All the time in the.
Grandma? Oh my God! Grandma Doris! Oh, Martha, call an ambulance. Grandma! Grandma?
All the time in the world, John. I got all the time in the.
Oh, the matter, Grandma? Grandma, Lady Gaga, please help.
But we did make some money.
Well, there you heard it, folks. We are making money. It's all thanks to you. Ladies and gentlemen, our next comedian has come a long way to join us. You've probably seen his Comedy Central stand-up special, Hold the Ice. Put your flippers together for Ben Thomas!
Wowee. All right. How we doing tonight? How we doing? Okay, having fun. We're all having fun here tonight. We're out here having a good time. Woo! So I just flew in from Antarctica, and boy, are my wings tired. No, seriously, though, I can't fly. I was gonna walk here, and I thought, hey, why don't I just slide on my belly? Oh, all right, we're all friends here. All right. So, the other day, my wife came up to me. She said, hey, honey, I think we should get a bigger place. I said, what do you think we are, Emperor Penguins? This is funny stuff, everybody. We're having fun. So I got this friend Jack. He's a big smoker. Well, what do you expect? He's a puffin. I'm a penguin. Let's hang out. All right. So the other day I was at my local Applebee's. I ordered a salad. They said it came with iceberg. I said, take it back. I get enough of that at home. From Antarctica, people. So on a bit of a serious note, my friend Bill died recently. He got pushed into the water first, and I guess that sealed his fate. He was eaten by a seal, everybody. Come on, give it up for Bill. All right. Woo! This is good stuff. Okay, so there's a lot more. There's so much more. Oh yeah. What's with women? You know, why they gotta mate for life? There's plenty of fish in the sea. I would know. People, I swear everywhere. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. So all right. So the other day, this girl came up to me. She said, hey, are you incubating an egg on your feet, or are you just happy to see me? I was just incubating an egg on my feet. So anyway, I got this one friend, Jerry. He's a falcon. The other day, he said to me, hey, why don't you fly anywhere? And all I heard was, caw-caw! Caw-caw! Never understand a word that guy says. Great guy. Check him out. He'll be at the Paramount on November 30th. I just want to tell you guys, it's been a great audience. Stay cool, y'all.
In Shakespeare, we see the fine line between comedy and tragedy. Now, as you will notice, there are many shared themes between A Midsummer Night's Dream and our last literary endeavor, Romeo and Juliet. To name a few, Day World versus Nightmare, the disillusion of boundaries between dreaming and waking, eroticism mixed with the threshold of violence, lovers who defy parents and authority figures, tensions between same-sex friendships and male-female bonds. Now this is important, okay? I hear that we've got some people chit-chatting and whatnot in the back, but everything I'm saying up here is very important, so put away your computers and the Facebooks and things. Anything I say is fair game, okay? So pay close attention to this. Now, in A Midsummer Night's Dream, we even get a miniature version of the Romeo and Juliet play in the play within a play of Pyramus and Disney. Now, this play is based on the Roman poet Ovid's Metamorphosis. Now, I'm still about chit-chat. I just want you to know that if there's one thing I want to stress about this course, a crucial point of information.
Liberty statue goes up in flames!
And not even Jerkman can stop you this time.
Not so fast, masked bandit and cronies.
You're too late this time, jerk man. Or should I say, joke man?
You had it right the first time, dipshit. Now, hand over that butt, ugly.
It's not going to work this time, jerk man. I've received psychological counseling since our last encounter. And I've come to terms with my physical appearance. Now, how would you like a taste of your own medicine? Try it. You wouldn't put other people down to help your own cripplingly low self-esteem. How does that make you feel, jerkman? How do you like them apples? Does it burn? Does it make you want to cry? Is it eating away at you?
Away!
What a joke!
Do you think I was gonna leave without this, dipshits? Away again!
No, I was seeing another part. Many exchanges that take place between Beatrice and Benedict. And if you just turn to that page now.
Today, on Chief Justice Joe Brown, the Supreme Court hears the case of Roe versus Wade. The plaintiff is Dallas County District Attorney Henry Wade. He claims that the defendant is illegally trying to terminate her own fetus, an act which he regards as murder. The defendant, Jane Roe, is a hairdresser from Buffalo Springs, Texas, who claims that one's constitutional right to privacy extends to her decision to have an abortion.
All right. Now, first things first. I don't want this getting out of hand. Now, we're in a court of law and all need to be acting civilized here. You're both adults, and I expect you to be acting like them. Let's see what we're looking at here today. Oh. Well, let's see what we can do about this baby brewing in your belly. Plaintiff, state your claim.
Your Honor, this young woman intends to devalue human life through actions which are clearly constrained by the laws of this great country. As Thomas Jefferson once...
Well, hold on now. None of that in my courtroom. All right. Let's turn it over to Miss Kid Kitchen. What you got to say, young lady?
Well, Your Honor, as you know, the 10th Amendment states that the powers not delegated to the United States or to the states are reserved for the people. In short, Your Honor, the federal government has no control over what I do with my body, and frankly, it's out of your jurisdiction.
Oh, getting a little sassy there, aren't you, Miss Baby Buffet? I see your point. Now, what it seems like is going on here is this young lady don't want to have this baby, and you trying to stop her?
Well, actually, Your Honor, the Constitution does deal directly with matters of life and death. What we have here is an affront on an individual's right to life. Now, Texas state law clearly prohibits the killing of any man, woman, or child unless they're walking on your lawn with metal spikes, or rubber spikes, or no spikes at all, just walking.
Well, hold on now. Now look, I don't know how they do it down there in Texas, but this is the Supreme Court. The Supreme-ass Court. Look around you. Look at the address.
I am aware I was...
Whoa, no. Don't back talk me. I'll have to throw her out of this courtroom so fast. Ain't that right, Bailey?
Damn straight.
All right, let's get back to little Miss Petri dish.
Actually, Your Honor, my name is Jane Rowe.
Oh, is it? You honestly expect these good people to believe that your name is Jane Rowe? A name that coincidentally rhymes with Jane Doe.
Well, Jane don't have an abortion. That's what he wants to be.
I told you, Mr. Wade, I want my identity to remain anonymous.
Well, Miss Rowe, I just think we may be leaving out information beneficial to the resolution of the case.
Sounds like something personal's going on here. You got something going on with you and little Miss Potato in the ground?
Well, he was coming around saying, I got the car, I got the threads, I cook fried shrimp every night, I can support a family with you, but I know he can't. Not only keeps losing all these cases.
I work hard, and you know what, Allison? We can do this. I need to have this, baby. I need to progress my lineage. I want a Wade Jr.
There ain't gonna be no Wade Jr. if I win this case.
Oh, really? Well, I went to Macy's the other day, and I got a crib and a basketball because he's gonna be a sports guy. He's gonna make the team. He's gonna make the team.
Look, first of all, y'all gotta calm down. Second of all, I think what your problem is you're having problems being a dependable husband. And look, you got this beautiful young lady over here, and you can't even treat her right. A young man, all of your actions have consequences. Some of those consequences may or may not be an abortion. I'm hungry. Hey, cook me up a big old batch of beans in that oven of yours.
What? Your Honor, that doesn't even make sense.
You're right. Sorry. Layla, run out to Wendy's and give me a spicy chicken sandwich. Justice, you know anything?
Oh, number 6.
4.
What do you want to drink?
Diet Coke.
Opposite.
Oh, where were we?
Well, Your Honor, you know, I apologize, but I think maybe we should keep personal matters out of this clearly landmark court case about power of the federal government.
You're the one who brought your personal matters into me.
Oh, I brought them in here because I wanted a kid! I got the cutest little booties the other day, and they have soccer balls on them! Oh, I'm falling over, you're a whore! Oh, yeah, you don't know me! You don't know me!
In the end, the defendant was awarded the right to abort her fetus in the first trimester, and also a number 4 with a baked potato instead of fries, a right that now extends to all Americans. Make the healthy choice. Wendy's.
Oh, this is so fun, guys. Living with all our best friends senior year.
Yeah, feels like just yesterday we were first years.
Yeah, but this is gonna be the best year yet.
Totally. And thank you so much for cooking dinner, Seth. I think I speak for everyone when I say this is wonderful.
No problem, Tom. I really love cooking.
Yeah, sure, Tom. I didn't help with dinner at all. You're unbelievable. If you don't notice me helping with dinner, then you won't notice me not talking to you.
I'm sorry, Pete. You know, man, I'm sure you did good too.
Oh, that's funny. Did you guys hear something?
Wow, really mature, Pete. Gosh, 4th years.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty far out, actually. Like, do you guys ever think about time, you know? Like, the dimensions? Like, there are 3 spatial dimensions, you know? But, like, if time is just the 4th dimension, then, like, our first-year selves are still out there somewhere, like, outside of time right now.
Seth, are you really high right now? Why do you always have to do this? Can't you just enjoy eating dinner with us once? Do you always have to be numb to everything, dude?
Oh my god, dude. I just wanted to get a little bit high so the food tasted better, and now you're gonna yell at me like that? You're such a isosceles triangle shape.
Sorry, man. I overreacted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys hear something? Tom, please tell Bill. I'm not talking to him anymore.
Sure thing, Seth. Hey, Bill, Seth's not talking to you anymore.
I can hear him.
Seth, man, don't you think you're being a little harsh? I mean, Bill said he was sorry, you know? That's no reason to stop talking to him.
Oh, so you think you're all high and mighty now?
No, but you are high, you know? And if you care about drugs so much more than you care about your friends, then I don't want to be your friend anymore. Hey, Bill, why don't you tell Seth that I'm not talking to him anymore?
I can hear you, Glenn.
Seth, Glenn's not talking to you anymore.
Oh, did somebody say something?
Will you shoot with your mouth closed?
Wow, I did not realize my mom was here.
Seth, will you please tell Glenn I don't appreciate his little jokes?
Oh, that was weird. Did somebody say my name?
Yeah, Seth, it's Tommy doesn't appreciate jokes.
Pete, why don't you tell Seth that I didn't ask for his input?
Seth, Glenn didn't ask for your input.
I'm just repeating what Tom said now, alright?
Pete, will you pass the butter?
Bill, would you please remind Tom that I'm not talking to him?
Tom?
You know what? This is getting ridiculous, all right? You are all being ridiculous, except for you, Bill. You're the only sensible person around.
Tom, can you please tell Glenn to stop being such a brown noser?
Seth, will you please remind Bill that I'm not talking to Glenn, and I found that really insensitive, and I'm not going to talk to Bill anymore either?
Are you kidding, man? I already wasn't talking to Bill, remember? You know what? I don't even want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to talk to anyone but Glenn.
I'm not talking to him. I only want to talk to Bill.
Why don't I talk to anyone but you, Tom? Everyone else is driving me crazy.
As if I'm only going to talk to Pete.
I'm not talking to Tom, I'm only talking to Seth.
Pete, will you tell Bill that he can stop addressing me because I can't hear anything he says?
Seth, can you tell Tom to shut up? And also tell Bill that Tom said he should shut up.
Tell Pete he sucks, and also tell Bill that Pete says that Tom says that he should shut up, and tell Tom that Pete says that he should stop talking.
Bill, can you tell Seth he's an idiot? Also, Seth says that Pete says that Tom says that you should stop talking, and also tell Seth that he and Pete want Tom to shut up, and tell Pete that Seth wants him to shut up.
Tom, can you tell Glenn to screw off? Oh, and I heard you earlier when you said you wanted me to shut up. It's fine. Oh, also, can you tell Pete that Seth and Glenn say he sucks? Oh, also, Pete, Seth, and Glenn want you to shut up.
Pete, will you tell Bill I didn't hear any of that? Will you also tell Bill that...
Tom, are you okay?
Seth, is that the wind choking?
Oh, I'm sorry. Glenn, did the wind just try to tell me the wind was choking?
Hey, Bill, why don't you tell Seth it's really windy in here? And if he wants it to stop being so windy, he should close the window.
Tom, seriously, are you okay?
Pete,
does anyone know the Heimlich maneuver?
Pete, help me, Pete.
Seth, tell Tom I still can't hear him, but if he wants to perform a Heimlich maneuver, hand positions, stuff like this.
Okay, first of all, I didn't hear any of that. Second of all, I'm not touching Tom. Glenn, will you please perform the Heimlich maneuver or whatever on Tom? Apparently the proper position involves looking like a big asshole.
Bill, did you hear something? Because I didn't. But I think Seth might be choking on Pete's asshole or something.
Glenn, I would never be in a position where Pete's asshole would get choked on.
Tom, seriously, are you okay?
Seth, I'm still hearing a noise over here, I think. It's really annoying.
Oh, I can't hear you, man. Why are you trying to play tricks on me? These marshmallows are good.
Did somebody say something, Bill? I don't know. I just feel like we never talk anymore, you know? Like, are you okay? You're always like fawning all over Tom and stuff.
You know what? I didn't hear a word that someone just said, but he does make a good point. Because, Tom, you haven't said a word to me since you started choking, and I've been really helpful for you. Guys, I think I should call the ambulance. Beep, boop, boop.
911, what's the 411?
Yeah, I think I need an ambulance. One of my friends might be dead.
You'll have to call the ambulance yourself. We're not talking to them right now.
Alright guys, so we had 4 more sketches and 4 more videos still, but we only have this room for like 2 or 3 more minutes. So we're just gonna run them all at the same time, and I hope you like them. Thanks for coming out, you guys have been great.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our national anthem.